We're back on The Chef You and I with Chris Knock, correct?
That's correct.
Now tell me, you do something different than some of the other gals. Can you tell us what you do?
I do. I work in technology for a cloud-based technology provider in the field service and contact center space. So I blog for our company. That's that's my core job right now.
That's really a lot of fun, isn't it?
It is.
And you know, it's really funny because this show that we're going to in March is the International Houseware Show. And we have bloggers like crazy, right? And then the other one that we went to in Greece, we went to Greece this summer. There were a lot of writers and bloggers. We were the only TV and radio people. So it's really become a revolution, hasn't it?
It certainly has. Absolutely.
So anyhow, but I hear that you are part Italian. Is that true?
I am.
So I really picked the right person for what we're going to do. We're going to do a tomato and mozzarella with fat-free balsamic vinaigrette. Okay? So this is really simple. So what I'd like you to do is if you would slice the tomatoes, we've actually, this is wonderful, they pre-sliced the mozzarella. Don't you love it?
I love it.
Isn't that good? Mm-hmm. Okay, so, and then what we're going to do is we're going to arrange it onto this really pretty platter, and we're going to serve it to your friends that are part of the knitting group. Now, are you going to tell me the story about the knitting group on the rocks?
Is it time?
I think so. You're the last one.
I'm the last one.
Okay.
Okay, so it was originally the girls were knitting, and then it turned into the boys, the husbands coming, and as we would knit and have a libation.
I like that, a libation. That's funny.
As we were knitting and some appetizers, the men would sit outside year-round, and they would have a libation themselves, a little scotch, and smoke cigars. And they did that year-round, and we said they need, it's cold. It's cold out there. So, because they did it year-round. So
why did they do that?
It was a guy thing.
They're guys. It's like going to the football games and, just like that.
Thing.
Right, same thing.
And there was something, something kind of wonderfully hardcore about sitting outside with a fire and, that type of thing. So we decided that we wanted to get them something for Christmas. And
so what did you do?
We bought them sweatshirts, but we needed a name and a logo.
Right.
And therefore, Gilda, our team leader in knitting.
She's your team leader?
Oh, yeah. She's
really?
The team leader, yeah. Knitting is at her house.
Right.
And we were all talking, brainstorming, and I believe it was her who came up after a lot of brainstorming. Am I crazy there?
I don't remember.
It was you. It was you, because we were saying knitting on the, and then we decided that it would be cool to have a glass. So the logo was actually knitting on the rocks.
Really?
A glass with 2 balls of yarn and 2 knitting. What do you call them? Knitting
needles.
Hanging out.
See, are you like me? Because I really don't knit much at all.
Yeah, I'm going to say sticks, but.
Yeah, whatever.
Not quite the right word when you're in a knitting group. But we, drink wine.
You drink wine, appetizers. Yeah. How often do you girls knit?
It's monthly.
Monthly?
Monthly, yes.
Wow. Can non-knitters come and join with you?
We have had non-knitters that have
joined. Have you?
People have cross-stitched.
Cross-stitched.
They have sewn before.
Yeah,
we've had non-knitters.
We need a couple more for this side right there. Okay. But you know what? What's the cool thing about this wonderful dish is that it's healthy for you. Everybody loves it. You'll be a real hit, won't you? And it's a nice, I would say a little bit of an appetizer. Do you make bruschetta too?
Yes.
I love bruschetta.
Yes.
Bruschetta is so good. So anyhow, we're going to serve this to your friends. And I'm just going to put this right here. You can put the tomatoes. And this is really simple when it's already done for you, right?
You're absolutely right.
So I think we need maybe one more. Okay. And then I want you to drizzle. Okay, so you give me those, and we'll put those in for another salad or something. Okay. And we'll make that really simple. Okay. And then let's do this. Let's just do one more here. Okay. Let's make that like that. Okay. And that like that. And now you just drizzle it over it, and it's going to look so good. This is one of my favorite things on earth, actually. And it has no garlic in it. That's the even best part. Ooh, does that look good or what? I can tell you love to cook, right?
That's my thing. I
Is this your
I love
thing?
the book as well. This is one of my things.
Oh, this is so beautiful. And we're going to take a picture of that. And then we're going to serve this tonight. I'm going to get a little paper towel and just wipe that because you know almost all chefs, you know, they wipe everything off unless they're doing, you know, something like that. And it's so funny when I get to go to the Houseware show, I get to meet all the cool chefs. I got to meet Paula Deen, give her a big hug last year. And you know what's really funny? She used to be on my radio show 3 or 4 times. And last year, she was on my television show. How about that? Yeah, that is a lot of fun. So anyhow, let's show this to the audience. This is really pretty. And we're going to take a picture of it, and we're going to serve it. And we're going to have shrimp cocktail. And we're going to have that. You've already been trying all of our other things. And I want to thank you so much for joining me today on the Chef You and I Show. Thank you. And we'll be right back on the Chef You and I Show.